Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides. What is the new moon reading for Libra? Hi Libra, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. So grateful for you. A reality check brings a different conclusion, Pisces. Somebody may have had an illusion. They really thought things were going to end a different way, but a reality check brings a different conclusion. Tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more about this reality check and the different conclusion under this new moon in Capricorn. It is today. What does Libra need to know about a reality check and conclusion? Pisces, Tower. I'll say a different reality check. Wow. Spirit said be quiet and get the cards on the table. I gotta hush for a minute. I'm sorry. Libra. A reality check brings a different conclusion. Strength is at the center of it all. You're discovering your strength. You open with the Three of Wands, waiting for something. We're always waiting, right? That is part of the process. Waiting, being patient while we wait. And the Knight of Pentacles is your next card. Talk about slow progress, but eventually makes it to where they want to be. So a reality check brings a different conclusion. And the first thing that I saw was the Tower. That definitely is thinking it's going to go one way and then God pulling the rug, flipping the script, and it's a whole different way. This came about so that you could learn how strong you were in a situation. Could have been dealing with a Leo, could be a Scorpio involved. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sag. I don't see any air here. But I do see a lot of cups and wands. Okay. And pentacles. So I do see that in terms of your feelings, what somebody thought was going to happen, the opposite does happen. Two of Pentacles, because there's always two ways you can go, two ways you can look at something, two ways you can react, right? Tell me more, Spirit. What does Libra need to know here? I see the scales. I see you balanced. I see you protected too. Why is the Tower here? Oh my goodness. This is judgment. Someone used bad judgment. Okay. What else? Here, Seven of Cups. Oh, someone used bad judgment. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Cups. Chaos, conflict. They made the wrong choice. Remember, I was saying there's two ways you could go. Two of Wands. I see this has like a hollow circle. Maybe they chose the hollow choice. They chose someone who was hollow. Yeah, made the wrong commitment. Okay, what does Libra need to know? I hope nobody married the wrong person, right? Like you had no idea it would turn out this way. So maybe somebody also went into a relationship hoping for the best, but only got the worst. So this was reverse. And Judgment, which is also Scorpion energy, and the Tower. Okay. So this new moon, though, Spirit, give me a new deck. this new moon for Libra. A reality check brings a different conclusion. Sometimes when you're not with the right person, no matter what, it's going to come apart. They may leave you, you may leave them, someone may come in between you. I don't care, but if it's not right, Spirit is going to break up that commitment. What else does Libra need to know? Yeah, it was not right. Something was not right. There's always a negative undercurrent. Okay. Somebody knew it. They knew something was going on, but they never had the proof. Now they have the proof. I mean, you have the moon, right? Now I see the Mother of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Father of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Now that you see, this is the conclusion for you. See, part of somebody's bad judgment, part of their karma, because this is a card of karma. Judgment is a card of karma. It's also ruled by Saturn, and under this Capricorn moon, somebody could be getting their karma. This looks like you're getting good karma here, actually, with the Father of Wands. You definitely want to move on. You want something more. The Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. God, give me the strength to move on. That your knight in shining armor shows up on a fire horse, ready to assist you in moving forward. Queen of Cups, listening to your heart's desire in terms of what you're looking for. That stability, I do see that coming in. We're going to look at career and money, but you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. A blessing, two blessings actually. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is when you decide to align with Holy Spirit and go after your purpose. A lot of times we have our own will to decide what we want to do, and God doesn't force us to do anything. Right. This is the Father of Wands. But when we align with him and we're in perfect harmony, nobody can really stop that energy. Tell me about love for Libra with this Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Coming out of something that didn't work. What does the future hold? Yeah, he wants you to start getting out, doing things, talking to other people, opening yourself up. This goes for business also. Be more outgoing, staying connected. I see a lot of conversation. I mean, you are a sword. You are a good communicator. But now you're thinking before you say things, which is very good. And also you're deciding who you're going to reveal what to. Like everybody just doesn't get an open access to you. You're definitely more selective. That's very good. About who you spend time with, who you allow to get to know you. What else? Libra. What else does Libra need to know, Spirit? Some of you are looking for a soulmate. Let me get this card because it says yes. Well, I have two scenarios here because some of you are already with a soulmate. So this past situation of hurt, I don't know how that's working out. We could look, but that's calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations are bringing in someone new. They will be worth the wait. This is divine timing taking place here in your love life. How is Libra going to know? Through getting to know them, through revealing and allowing them to reveal also, not just you being the one revealing. Yeah, you've been working hard on changing, Libra, facing up to all that you may have been avoiding for a long time. But you're being inspired right now to make whatever changes are necessary in your life. And they are too. 1122 when I said that. Have faith. And this soulmate, I think both of you are healing at this moment in preparation. So have faith. Faith and hope in the connection that you want. It's going to be brought into your life in divine time. What did it say? It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. That's what your card says. Also, your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations help. But the best way for you to get to know is to communicate, which is very good for you. And then just have faith. Spirit's working on it. Give me an intuitive message for Libra on this new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is a builder. Very grounded. Mirror of truth. Your intuition reflects the truth like a mirror. Trust what you perceive. So you already know the truth. There's something that you just need to trust, right? It is the truth. Whatever you see in your mirror, that is your truth. Some of you still have to come to terms with the truth before you're moving into this new beginning. Intuitive insight. You are receiving powerful intuitive insights. Follow them. Yeah, nothing is happening by accident or a coincidence. You're being led. You're being led. You're being led out of a situation that no longer served you. And a different conclusion is developing for you. Maybe you thought you were going to be with them or experience what you were in the past for the rest of your life. But no, there is something else here. There's a turn. There's a new path. You know, whatever we get ourselves into, Spirit always says, I'll provide a way out. And He does. Absolutely. All right, tell me about work and money. Just continue to work on you being the best version you can. Continue to let your light shine. Filling up your cup. You're very ambitious. You're taking action. Some of you are hustling to try and manifest money, but that's kind of stirring all this fire horse wand energy. You're taking action in terms of your career or your business. Some of you are bumping up the manager. You're going high tech under this Aquarian energy, right? The age of technology. That's going to increase your visibility. So I do see your light shining bright. I think in the past there may have been blocks and things may have been stuck in terms of money. But I do see that your flame is very bright. It is. So that's changing. It's shifting. Travel could even come into play for some of you. It's time to profit. Divine timing. Yeah. Seizing the moment. Some of you are experiencing a waiting period. You're experiencing that, but it's temporary. It's temporary. You just were laid off. And so during this time, though, how can Libra be more productive? Look for a new opportunity ahead. And also it may be something that requires you to change your career totally. Some of you have already done that. You've created a new job stream, Libra. You're just trying to make progress in that area. Feels like a long slog, but Spirit wants you to know, continue on. Your efforts will pay off. Stay on course for a few more months before making any changes. Success is on the way. Yes, so things are going to change as long as you don't give up. That's what Spirit is saying. The path you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You're on track. Lots of little steps do bring progress. Stay anchored. Divine timings at play in your love life, in your career life. You are totally guided here. What else, Spirit? For Libra. So something happened that brings an altogether different conclusion. I feel like some of you changed jobs, got out of bad relationships. Maybe at the time you had no idea because you do have the moon on what light is ahead. But as you progress, you're so grateful that you kept going. Spirit says, make it your mission, Libra, to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. What else does Libra need to know, Spirit? Focus on what you really want, the desires of your heart, that fire, passion inside of you. You're leaving an old version of yourself behind and elevating and shedding some unnecessary layers, old cycles, endings, preparing for this new beginning. It's on the horizon and you deserve this new chapter. 100% you deserve it. What else does Libra need to know to inspire them today to keep going forward? There's a reality check that's going to show you something better. I'm staying in sync with the flow of life. There you go. Because the flow may change, the tide may change, and as Spirit sees fit, look, he's going to do what he needs to do to bring about that change. So be prepared. Be prepared to go with the flow of life. That will allow you to stay in sync. Anything else, Spirit? All is well. Everything is working out for your highest good. Libra, out of any situation you may be dealing with, only good will come of it. It's all in your thoughts, the way that you think. Okay, you are the sign of peace and harmony. Spirit says, bring peace and harmony every place that you go. Libra, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for hanging out until the end and until the next moon phase. Namaste.